acro girls, my only acro girls. It is so nice to be here with you today. I am this week talking about conditioning and why it's important. So last week I know I talked about the splits and different ways we can do that. That's, I know, something we do in conditioning and just working tummy muscles, arm muscles, leg muscles, everything. If you haven't already, I'm gonna put this in here. Go ahead and check out the conditioning warm-up that I have for you guys if you haven't seen it yet. If not, go ahead and go back to it and just work on more conditioning. It's so good for our bodies. It's basically a giant workout if you didn't already know that term. I'm pretty sure I've said it plenty of times in acro, but just to give you a friendly reminder, it is basically a giant workout, just working on certain parts of our body and working on them and getting them stronger, because in acro it's so important to be strong in all your moves, even in just regular dance classes. If you're taking ballet, those point shoes are not easy. I've never used them, but they're not easy. You're balancing literally on your toes, not your T's, your toes, and just working with your arm positions in jazz and ballet. That's so important. You need to have strong arms so you can hold them up, so they're not sagging down and it look like you're carrying a sack of potatoes. No, you're having that beach ball. You're making a hula hoop. Another thing is, even in like turns, they're like using their legs. Like, you have to. You can't make excuses in those classes either, because if you don't do it correctly, you could fall, get hurt, and you're not reaching your full potential. And that just comes back to conditioning and its importance. In acro, we do obviously tricks, and not all of them are easy. In fact, they get harder, as you know, in our charts and moving up the stairs, as I like to call it. And it's so important that we're working hard in our conditioning, because it's only benefiting our bodies. It might not feel so comfortable all the time. I know I have my body like cramping up and my tummy's like, oh my gosh, not another ab section, I can't do it. Or my legs are like, oh my gosh, you're going up again and you expect me to go back down and then go back up again. It's not about it, but I still push myself because it's going to help me in the long run and make me feel better. I might be sore the next 2 days or next day. Maybe it's not the best feeling and I'm like in pain when I'm walking up the stairs. A couple days ago, I actually went up the stairs and down the stairs for 20 minutes, and I was like lunging and like running the last couple of times. My legs were shaking the rest of the day. They were not happy with me. In fact, I was sore for like the next 3 or 4 days. So I know that my legs definitely got the workout and just working better because of that, even if it's just little things. I know I've talked about brushing our teeth and doing calf raises, so going up and down on your tippy toes and really reaching that full ball of your foot, going back down, up and down, not just up, down, I'm gonna bounce. No, thank you. And I think I mentioned a couple other things, and just working on those, listening to your favorite song and doing your arms, little circles, other way, up, down, everything. Conditioning is so important. I like to do it once a month with you guys, and I hope that through this quarantine and this hard time, if you want something different to do, you jump on my video for you guys for conditioning, or even just making up your own combination and working on something like that. And doing maybe some abs, and then doing some arms, and doing some running around your room or something like that. Another important thing with conditioning is that you try not to do the same thing over and over again. So if you have maybe your abs and then your arms and then you're holding tables and baby bridges, that you're not doing the same thing over and over again. You want to try to make it different for your body so that your body is working different muscles and not getting used to it, because then it's going to think that's easy and other stuff is harder. And we like to kind of have a balance. So maybe you do that one combination of a conditioning one day, a week, or something, and then on a different day you mix it up. that's why like professional athletes, they will, when they're working out and doing their conditioning, they have a day for each body part. So maybe one day they do legs, one day they do arms. And that's great for them. So proud, like they're sweating up a storm, I'm sure, and crazy. Like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's like a pro wrestler, but he's also now an actor. He is crazy. Like if I had a personal bodyguard, I want it to be him. And we all don't have big workout gyms in our homes, or obviously gyms are closed, so it's not like you can go places and do conditioning. So that's why it's nice to do your own combinations at home. If you have laundry detergent, you can use those as weights if you want to do something different and do maybe some lunges holding those and just being creative with it. You can find tons of ideas now with ways to use weights or just different things to do at home. If you have a dog, that's fine with being picked up. Maybe you want to do some squats holding your dog. Just different things. I hope to see you guys soon. Next week, can't remember what we're doing, but no, I've got a great plan for you guys and can't wait. And I will see you soon. Oh, and check out other videos from other dance teachers as well. If you wanted to try ballet or jazz or hip hop, I'm the teacher, I'm the best. You can sure as well go to those videos. We're all amazing teachers here and they have some great videos up for you guys. So if you wanted to try ballet but you didn't have the money or you just didn't have the time because you have volleyball or you have soccer or something, you can do it now and look up those videos and they'd be happy to let you watch them. And yeah, I will see you all soon. Bye guys.